Hi, welcome aboard and welcome back with me again in the Love Him PB. It is indeed a small inspiring. My name is Never Sabil Wankuti, or maybe you can call me Navy Jabalon Wankuti, or in short, you can call me Navy Jabla. On this occasion, yeah, on this golden opportunity, oh my god, what is that? Oh, golden moment, I would like to say something. Yeah, I'm looking at the camera right now, and yeah, I would like to invite you to do some maybe a light contemplation or perhaps more like a deep, I mean, a moment just to delve deeper into deeper thinking, maybe some critical thinking about what is it? Maybe um, life feels cinematic when you are actually autistic. Yeah, you heard me right. Life feels cinematic when you are autistic. So I just want to tell a bit of my story. Yeah, maybe a lot more about my story. A lot more about my story. Yeah, that's definitely the thing that I want to talk about. Well, just on this occasion. Um, I'm really trying my best to speak clearly and with full articulation on the front of the camera. I'm delivering my message right now to you people who becomes my audience. And also, this is a legacy. Perhaps 50 years from now on, I'd be looking back again when I'm old and sluggish and moving like a snail. And I'd probably see myself, oh, who is that young man? That was me, of course. Yeah. And I'm bringing my Tudor the Burgundy. Tudor Black Bay Burgundy. Yes, you heard me right. To find this one, to find it wasn't originally the Tudor's straps. I mean, the what's the straps? You can see from the image. Let me, I will let the camera focus on this. Come on. Can you focus? My friend Lomax, you disappoint me again. But yeah, let me try. Let me try. Okay, can you focus? Come on. Okay, pal. Let me try. One more. No. You got me wrong. Right. That's what it is. Looks like. Yep. Yep. Okay, one more time. Yep. Okay, got you. So that is my. How do I tell you? That's the Tudor. That's the Tudor. Goodness. And the Tudor Burgundy. And I just want to tell you something that, yeah, my future wife, I tell you, my future wife, maybe I can call it now my girlfriend, is saying hello. And that's probably got to be it. That's probably got to be it. My girlfriend says hello to whoever wants me right now, whoever wants me right now in this podcasting, or maybe just some basic and plain yapping session. So, what do I want to speak about? Uh, yeah, life feels autistic. Life feels cinematic when you are actually autistic, and you got a lot of methods just to enjoy life. But mainly, you got a hyper memory, and that cannot stop you. It's always spinning and round in my mind. Never stop, just for a single hour. It keeps you company, you know that? It keeps you company. And I'd be telling you about a lot of my story. Probably if I make it to Australia, if I make it to Perth, yeah, probably, possibly 5 hours from Jakarta. 5 hours from Jakarta to Perth, maybe crossing another land, probably 2 or 3 hours from Perth to another mainland of Australia. Uh, be it Sydney or Brisbane, Sydney, Brisbane. Yeah, I'm fixing my hair right now, man. I am sweating. Yeah, you know, Indonesia's climate, tropical climate. There's one thing to note in mind. It feels humid and sometimes dry, sometimes wet, sometimes raining all the times, and with a lot of fogs on the skies. That's why you need to have what is it called when you ride your motorbike in the middle of the night in Indonesia. Sometimes it happens a lot of fog, so you gotta have that a very long range, yeah, like long range lamb, motorcycle lamb, motorbike lamb. It's very long range, like we call it here hologram. I mean, the people in here call it hologram. So back to the main topic. I'm not gonna be circling around and make you feel bored, but that doesn't really matter. If you feel bored, you can just go and then eat some snack and then come back here again. Not doesn't really matter. So what I'm trying to tell you, maybe in the future, I would like to do some deep research and do some kind of a contribution and innovation. You know what I mean? Innovation, contribution, whatever it is called. And there's also a van in here. Yeah. Innovation, contribution. And let me put away the microphone just a little bit far, sorry. Because it's bugging me. Yeah. And innovation, contribution, research about, let me think. Let me think. I'm going to use my mind this time, not some AI. But probably and possibly going to combine it with the AI chatbot, whatever the name is, OpenAI, Perplexity, Claude, Sonnet, whatever the name is. Maybe in the future, I've been doing some research about English. Of course, I'd like to do some research. I'd like to delve deeper into English education, English as foreign language, for what is it? I mean, combining AI, English, especially on the terms of on sections like on major aspects like audio lingual methods. Yeah, maybe gotta dive more deep into that thing. Deeper into that thing. Definitely deeper into that thing. AI, audiolingual, disability, disabled people. I mean, not ableism world. I'm trying to support the disabled world, combining the AI and the feedback. Even if I'm becoming more and more expert into that expertise, I'm going to cross the border like, what is it? Autism and AI and English as foreign language. I mean, rural areas in Indonesia. I mean, speaking about third world country, and also speaking about psychological aspects, psychological, and also psychiatry. Psychiatry. In Indonesia, we call it psychiater. Psychiater. Yeah, yeah. Oh, my bad, my bad. I cannot control it. Yeah. I mean, yeah, right. Yeah. Then why? Then why? God bless me. God is great. That's what I'm telling you. God is great and God bless me. Yeah. And I haven't been able to say hello to some people here that this is actually the new studio. I'm trying it with my blood and sweat, and finally, the wives, man, I've come to the conclusion where it feels okay. Look at the studio. I mean, also I know some insects might be, enjoying their time around in here. Sometimes it's getting dusty, but it also got a good window out there, and I don't have the echo proof. I think the hero. So my voice might be bouncing back and forth, coming back and forth from this wall to another wall, and then to the upper part of the room and the lower part of the room. I'm not going to do some room tour because it's kind of boring. Everyone does that. I'm just gonna sit here. I'm just going to sit and stood here and then talking with the camera. I mean, talking about my legacy. So I've conveyed my point about doing some research maybe in the future. And I have been doing a lot of research too with the AI chatbots from OpenAI. Regarding what is it? Carleton's University, what's Color Slow, and then Pouch, Melbourne City. I do also know, do some transporting. There's like La Trobe, La Trobe. I don't know how to spell that, but yeah, La Trobe University, and also some other part of the universe. Like, there's also some, you know what? There's also some scholarship for people with disability, and yeah, it's I don't know how to say this, but yeah, it's depending on how severe the disability it is. How severe, yeah, how severe. The degree of the severeness. In Indonesia, we call it seberapa parah derajat disabilitasnya. Tingkat keparahan pada disabilitasnya itu seberapa parah gitu. Yeah, yeah. And so there's a lot of things on my mind going, just like it is, like always the same kind of thing. I'm putting away the microphone because somehow it's just kind of annoying. That doesn't really matter. So yeah, welcome to the studio. It feels like I'm creating this with my own blood and sweat. I hope you enjoy it. Also, if you're not enjoying this kind of scenarios, that will be your guide. And to tell you about a thing or two, to tell you again about a thing or two, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, life feels cinematic when you are actually autistic. Sometimes my head is spinning the things that I cannot comprehend, like morning on the winter seasons, and sometimes it felt like autumns, and some other times it feels like tornado, like that one in Oklahoma. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what happening inside my head. Almost all. Almost all time, almost all the time it's happening. So I need to comprehend a lot of sentence. To construct a lot of sentence in English. I need to think why I'm trying to escape all of those bizarre and overwhelming things. There's always a platform that says that what is it to feel and bored as an autistic? As an individual with autism. I would say that it was one hell of a ride. Yeah, this is a long trip, the longest ride, the longest trip. You will never know until you're very old, and then you realize someday when you are hitting the 70 or maybe 80, you're actually 70 or 80. Yeah. Well, you gotta say it to yourself like, well, I'm old. I have been living for almost 7 decades in this universe. Well, yeah, I'm old. I don't know when I'm going to do anymore, but yeah, probably weightlifting is the only thing that's going to help you. Weightlifting is the only thing that will ever help you is strengthening your back muscle and then your lower body part muscle, like the back muscle, the bones will automatically follows that. And then also dry fasting. Some people say, yeah, dry fasting are like autophagy on steroids. Yeah, that's amazing. Like most of our ancestors, they were like fasting just for a day, and then the same kind of thing goes to animals like camel. You know what camel is? It's not an alien, of course. It's not an alien. A camel is an animal that lives in the desert. It's like desert or desert. Desert? Of course, I'm not a native, but I'm trying to learn to speak properly in English. Desert is like for food. Desert is like for the big whole guy. Oh my god, I'm not going to say that word. It's very rude. Yeah, the whole big fat a dryland. The whole big fatty dryland. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to convey, my friend. Yeah. Living on the desert. Living inside your love. Oh my god, that's just Earth Clock song. Earth Clock song. Yeah. Living inside your love. No, 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 beautiful. Living inside your love. That was very classic. Wishful thinking. And then So many old clock songs that I listen to. Bob James, Lee Richard Knowles, Chick Corea, Old Wind and Fire, Bee Gees, AC/DC. We're also talking about some modern and some new songs, Nirvana, Calm As You Are, and then also Red Hot Chili Peppers. That's a lot of things going on in my mind. It's not ordinary. I must say, my brain is not an ordinary species. Yeah, pal, I gotta say that to you. My brain is not one. Let me tell you that too. My brain is not one ordinary species. Yeah, yeah. Cannot lie about it. Cannot lie about it. I'm a Ferrari with no brakes. Yep. Maybe sometime I'm being categorized as the same as having an ADHD. I don't know. I don't really know how to specify one or how to distinguish one between ADHD and autism, but there must be a huge gap between the two of them. I'll say that. Yeah, huge gap. I mean, it's got to be a lot of big differences. I mean, autism may be on the left side, and then ADHD may be on the right side. So what's about bipolar? What's about people with Tourette syndrome? Well, you gotta be creative, man, when it comes to disability. You're coming and entering an extraordinary world where bright fella actually enjoy life. But not in a normal way. That's it. Sometimes they have something like some of us, a handicap. Well, for me, sometimes my brain isn't reading. I mean, I'm not working. The brain is not working. I feel like I got a handicapped brain sometimes. I cannot think right at the moment. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah. That's why what Sabil feels, most of the time, that's what I feel. I've been feeling pretty well, pretty good, so we have been 18 minutes on the video. 18 minutes, not 80, 18 minutes into the video, and I would like to say goodbye because I don't have much time anymore. Maybe in the next season, yeah. Not season, maybe next occasion, I think. Probably gonna say that, well, Navy, job, maybe Sabi, not legal, I don't know. I got so many names. You can call me Navy Ronaldo, Sabi Ronaldo, maybe Navy job. Yeah, just don't call me an idiot because I'm not one. Also, if I'm behaving like one idiot, you can just tell me you're behaving like idiot. And that's not good. Sometimes being idiot is really good at all. It's just a matter of perspective. It's just a matter of point of view. That's what I'm trying to say. Yep. I hope you enjoy. This is a legacy. Yeah, I think this is a documentary style. Class talking. What? My hair is going to look like that all the time. I mean, it's talking head documentary style. I'm me telling about a lot of my story, and yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. I hope you enjoy me talking on this occasion, and hope to see you and then do some collaboration with you next time, baby. And hope to see hope to see myself flow and fly more and flee more into the infinity and beyond. Yeah, that's the word. My girlfriend said, I love you, infinity. Yeah, that's what she said. And you, Waken Gallagher, I love you so much. Maybe, I don't know, I'm not hoping to meet another lady in the universe, but it comes to being in love with someone or maybe love someone. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Stay healthy. Stay healthy. Stay classy. Uh, maybe my last words for me is that to infinity and beyond.